Okay, so this is my third video for day 54, my 25th day. And I'm working on a chord, a new chord. I watched that video about the A chord and I was like, well, she doesn't get it, does she? She suggested either doing it with those three fingers or those three fingers. Newsflash, that's the same thing. Okay, let's talk about a different way. Okay, she talked about this, but then lifting the finger. I've known people who could play an A chord like that and still keep the E string open. And they were always people who had played since they were kids, and they were able to have that flexibility in their finger because they had played since they were kids. When we're kids, we can do that, and then if we keep doing it, we maintain the flexibility. So then there is another way. I have seen this very rarely. I ran into it when I was early on. I could never play the A bar or A chord. So you put your index finger on the G string, and then you create this triangle. You put the middle finger on the 4 string and the ring finger on the 2 string. Now I've got the high E ringing out, and because of the pyramid, my fingers fit. Tony teaches this, except that he uses different fingers. He puts his middle finger, he must use the ring finger in the middle and creates a pyramid that way. And anyway, I don't, maybe his pyramid is backwards. I don't know. Anyway, I couldn't understand why he would play it that way. What's so cool about this, right, is that from that A chord, all I have to do is lift up my middle finger, slide my ring finger down, and then bring my ring finger over to the 1 string, and I'm on a D chord. Okay, obviously to make it back to an A, I can just bring it back. Now to make it to an E, I lift both of these, the middle and the ring, slide the index up, and set them back down up on the 5 and 4 string, and there's an E chord. A, D, E. My index finger becomes this anchor, and these were my first chords that I could just jam and play songs with. And that's exactly why I came up with this. And which became a riff in my song Gratitude. I always wanted to play a song with that, but that's how I came up with that. So what I'm working on, I mean, everybody can play the A chord however they want. You know, I don't know why that's not the common way. To me, that's just the obvious thing. The handful of people I've ever run into that play it like that, they think it's the way to do it. So do I, because your fingers fit and you get this mobility to the 4 and 5 chord. Which brings up, I've always wanted to play with my other 3 fingers. Instead of keeping my pinky out, keep my index out. Why? Because now I could play A-shaped bar chords. Now, just to mention, I didn't look. I used my ears to tell I had missed the 5th string. I'm doing that more and more, ear training. You know, I've always been a visual person, and so trying to get into using my ears. So there's that. Now here's the question. Can I go, okay, so there's a B. Can I go to the F sharp? Yeah, I can do that fairly easily. Now, this one going to the D shape is still, I can do it, but I can do it, but it's like that one's gonna take, to actually slide into that's gonna take a long time. But here's the cool thing, all right? So I've been playing a number of songs with my capo on the 3rd fret. That puts me, if I'm playing C on the 3rd fret, I can actually play a C-shaped bar chord. Can't get into it in real time, but I can play it. Boy, is it not easy. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. I only need those two. That's what I'm doing wrong. I only need. Okay, I'm going to cheat and put the guitar up. I can do it. So if I play with the capo there and play a C, then I'm playing an E flat. And so what I discovered is, okay, so then I could play an E flat this way with an A shape. Now I've got E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat. So now I've got my 5 chord right there above me. And then just 2 down, I've got my 4 chord. And then you've got E flat, you've got F, you've got F minor, G minor, and C minor. So there I am actually playing in an E flat without a capo. They're all bar chords, but anyway, so that's what I'm working on, is getting my fingers accustomed. And one of the things I'm going to try to do is play an E with those 3 fingers, play an A, see it, and if I can learn to do that, D, where I don't have to make the bar, then eventually my fingers might become coordinated enough. I can play not just the A-shaped chord, but I can play the A, D, E chord sequence, the 1, 4, 5. So then that opens the door. B, C, D, E. I mean, you can pretty much go down to the 7th fret. Below that, bar chords get really tough because the spacing, the fret spacing. Anyway, okay, so that's what I wanted to share. Trying to catch up my videos to catch up to the day we're on. So there is my 3rd video for today. 2 times I've missed a video, so then I fall back behind, but I'm going to try to make it. Anyway, that's it.